What's poppin', y'all? Ice Spice has been getting a bag after the McDonald's scrap that she found herself in, but this time it didn't really hit right.
I went live from a castle. It was my first time ever streaming, and I wanted to do something big. Fashion Week felt like the perfect moment.
A castle during Fashion Week? That's the way to make an entrance. What was it like being live and interacting with fans in real time?
It was so fun. Normally, fans see the finished product, the photos, the videos, but on Twitch, they were right there with me, live reacting to everything as it happened. It felt like they had an all-access pass.
Fire. For an artist like you, what's exciting about the raw, unscripted nature of Twitch?
That's what makes it special. Fans aren't just watching, they're part of it. The chat is reacting, asking questions, hyping things up. That kind of energy and interaction, you can only get that on Twitch.
That's what I'm talking about. Live, unexpected, interactive, and completely real, folks. This is just a taste of what happens on Twitch every single day. But we're not logging off.
Dog, that is so crazy. At the 25-second mark, she had to look at the teleprompter to tell them that Twitch, they were live reacting to me while things were happening in real time. It's like they had an all-access pass. Man, when the hell was Ice Spice ever going to say all-access? I don't think she's ever uttered all-access pass in her entire life until this moment. So a little bit of context here. The live stream that she's talking about that she did at Fashion Week was the one that she did with Sunny Lee, the gymnast, and BB Tricks, a Spanish rapper, artist, if you want to call her that, model, who's been friends with Ice Spice for a couple of years now.
Paris right now. This is my castle because I'm a princess. And, oh, I got some baddie baddies with me. You ready? This is BB.
They say they wanted a bop.
What? And this is Suni. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, chat. Hey.
Do you want to come to the castle with us? Where's the ones in the chat?
Can y'all hear us?
I'm getting hella ones.
Okay.
Okay. Mama sotata, otatata, mama sotata, otatata.
Turn up, Suni. Is this ghetto?
Yes.
Mama sota.
Come on, hey. Where you at, BB? Turn up.
This is my room. There's not much in it. I don't have any bags because got lost at the airport. This is the bathroom. She's cute. This is my room. Oh, this is Ice's room. It's so big.
It's cute in here. I like it. I have this candle lit always because it needs to smell like everything nice. What? Those are just period pills.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Every time
But yeah, it's cute.
Every time I see one of these, I'm like, it's always something bad.
Look at the garden. Like, are you kidding me? A castle, a garden, Paris, dinner, bad. Ugh, my dream.
This wasn't the first time that Ice Spice was live on Twitch. She's previously been on a Kai Cenat stream, and I do think that she went live sometime after this, but it makes a lot of sense that they put these two together, Sunny Lee and Ice Spice, because I'm guessing that this partnership between her and Twitch has been going on since then. This was 7 months ago that this happened. Like I said, it's Fashion Week, and she specifically references this incident in the presentation. So a little bit more context for the presentation. This was during Amazon's 2026 upfront presentation. So what they do here is they're talking to a bunch of different corporate brands and telling them that, hey, look, you should be advertising with us, Amazon ads. So Amazon ads includes includes the Prime, Amazon Prime Video. It includes Twitch, of course. It includes Amazon Music. It includes everything Amazon. That's pretty much most of it, I would say. I didn't even know they owned IMDb. So here they're telling people like, hey, you know, this is why it's so valuable for you to advertise. You've got a celebrity here, Ice Spice, and she is on live stream, which I don't know who's going to buy this, but corporate wise, why would you put Ice Spice from all of the other options? Now, I'm looking at Ice Spice is not the greatest speaker. Yeah, like I said, respect to her collecting her bags because she got her Wendy's bag immediately after that McDonald's incident. Well, I think Wendy's was already in the works, which if the Wendy's deal was already in the works and she was eating at McDonald's, the ops place, you can't be doing that. Ice Spice can never eat at McDonald's again. She should take a tirade on them, just become the official Wendy's ambassador, and it fits her too. Although we haven't seen the curly orange-haired Ice Spice, orange-wigged Ice Spice in a very long time. But what I was saying is if they're going to get somebody like this, it just shows you how out of touch Twitch is, because I'll give you guys somebody that would do 10 times better, that would be a way better ambassador, Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign consistently streams on Twitch himself. He's made albums on stream. He's traveled on stream. He's hopped on other people's stream, whether it be Sneeko or Neon or these other people. He understands the streamer culture. He understands chat interaction. He's a long-time veteran. He's had multiple hits. He's very recognizable. He doesn't get into controversy. You could say like whatever you want about him collaborating with Ye during the Vultures era, but Ty Dolla $ign's done an excellent job at keeping it music. And it's like whatever Ye's got going on, Ye's got that going on, and he doesn't co-sign it, and he doesn't throw him under the bus either like some other people. So that's a perfect candidate. Or you could say like a T-Pain, right? But T-Pain's been on Twitch forever. I don't know why they didn't get T-Pain on here. Maybe they needed fresh blood because T-Pain does have a strong and long-lasting relationship with Twitch. So maybe they're like, hey, we're getting new people on Twitch now. And Ice Spice is that big recognizable celebrity that maybe has more clout due to her image than Ty Dolla $ign does. But regardless, like, yo, Ice Spice, you had to come on there knowing your lines, girl. Like, you can't be doing who goes to the boardrooms for her? She must have a good lawyer. But there's a lot of irony here because the raw, unscripted nature of Twitch has been, let's just say, astroturfed. Not astro. You can say it's been hijacked in the past couple of years because in the past 2 years, all of the content is scripted. Like, let's just take a look at a Kai Cenat Mafia-thon, right? Or even a Kai Cenat stream before he left. Every single segment is produced. All of these streamers are hiring producers now. Like, the streamer jumpstart kit. This is why I do got so much respect for people like a Jinxie that webcam, get in front of the camera, do your thing. Because all of these other people, they come in the game and they're talking about, they got a cameraman, they got a producer, they got a manager, they've got an editor, they've got like a 5-person team. So they're already shelling out a bag when they just got into the game. And that's a lot of people now. I think like Marlon was even talking about, he's like, yeah, I got a producer now. So what is the producer doing? He's making sure the stuff isn't unscripted because a lot of these people, they need these segments. Like if you look at the most scripted thing is like a clavicular stream, which he just got so popular. It was unscripted in the beginning and it led to violent attacks in person. So you couldn't do that anymore. But the botting issue is one that really needs to be addressed, which of course they're not talking about it there, but I'm guessing that's what the advertisers really care about. And they attempted to address it, but it doesn't really do much. Like the attempt to address it by Twitch was the announcement that said the following: a note on our work to combat viewbotting from CEO Dan Clancy. There's been a lot of discussion recently about viewbotting on Twitch, and I wanted to share an update on our enforcement efforts. Viewbotting is bad for our business. We don't benefit from it. This is cap, straight cap. Why? How does viewbotting benefit them? Well, look at Ice Spice. Ice Spice was probably viewbotted when she was on there. Who knows? But Ice Spice is on the stage because people believe Ice Spice is really famous. I'm guessing she's really recognizable to a bunch of people at companies. Are like, oh yeah, my daughter, she watches Ice Spice. She knows who Ice Spice is. Like, just look at Kim Kardashian. Northwest wanted Ice Spice at her birthday. That's how famous Ice Spice is. Maybe not musically, but as an image, they had her on the SpongeBob movie. So the fact that people think that there are a lot of people on Twitch means they're more likely to throw advertising dollars. And I think there was some stat that said like, yo, if Twitch actually handled viewbots, 40% of their viewership would be gone immediately. And that's a big tank to the advertising budget, which is the main way that they're trying to make money. I mean, they're trying to milk here and there from the creators, but now that they had Kick as competition, a lot of people are just like, yo, you can't strong arm us in the way that you once did years ago because you were the best option that we had. So no matter what type of deal you gave us, we were willing to take it. But he continues, and we believe it harms the creator ecosystem overall. This is true. However, effectively combating view botting is challenging. As we deploy updates to our real-time detection algorithms, view botting companies quickly respond with updates to avoid detection. Also, our detection systems must be precise to ensure that legitimate viewers are appropriately counted. Today, we're introducing a new enforcement type that we plan to roll out over the next few weeks. For channels identified as persistently view botting, we will apply a cap to the streamer's concurrent viewership, CCV, for a fixed period of time on all of the Twitch surfaces. The cap will be based upon historical data regarding that creator's non-view botted traffic. Repeated violations will result in longer penalties. Streamers will be notified when an enforcement is applied, along with the duration of the penalty, and can appeal through the appeals portal. While streamers will be notified, we will not make a follow-on announcement when we begin issuing these enforcements, and will not publicly share details about when and where these enforcements are applied. Unfortunately, providing details simply makes it easier for companies to work around our interventions. Now, keep in mind, this was a couple of days ago, May 7th. The upfront event was a couple of days later. So is it any coincidence that when they're set to do their annual presentation in front of all of these major corporations that are spending probably hundreds, collectively, hundreds of millions of dollars on Twitch advertisements, and Twitch advertisements pay a lot, that they want to put out the statement to let them know, like, hey, you know, there's a lot of concern around botting, which there is a lot of concern if the top, like I said previously, Night Media, the top agency in streaming, is telling people, hey, look, you gotta bot if you want a chance. There's a lot of bad PR around botting. So before they go to these corporations, let everybody know, hey, we're handling this problem. And then when you do your presentation, they've already seen this announcement. That's my theory on it, because even the co-founder of Kick would say, this is a huge LARP. Twitch already caps view counts. We got this idea from their staff years ago. So they do the same thing. Kick says they cap view counts. They won't ban famous streamers. The same argument apply. Someone else is botting me. And even those streamers have access to better methods than real viewers. The Stream Together feature on Twitch also allows you to safely have a buddy bot your streams up for discovery purposes. And then he just talks about what Kick is going to do, which is streamers who bot to decrease their visibility on the leaderboard or the recommendation engine, so that disincentivizes them to bot, which makes sense. But like we said, Twitch here, they are the head honchos, they're the big dogs, and they're just one of many other products that Amazon offers for people to be able, for these corporations to be able to advertise on. And that's my theory on why that statement was put out, because it was a major nothing burger. It was nothing new. It wasn't any tech that they were introducing when they were talking about it. And they got Ice Spice on there too, which was, I wouldn't say disastrous. That's too hyperbolic, but it's just to all, in my opinion, to cover up for the fact that Twitch does not have the motion that it once had. And there's a lot of competition. And I think corporate sponsors, like people that are throwing money into ads, are saying like, yo, it feels like we're throwing money into a deep, dark hole and we don't know what's coming out the other end of it when it comes to Twitch, as opposed to other products or alternatives that we can approach. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.